and so forth. We have to fix a couple things because they were, things happened and so forth.
Mistakes were made.
Let's see, this way or something,
there it is.
and then make it higher. Hooray!
Higher chat. Whoa.
Yeah, that seems almost reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good enough.
Really good.
Yeah.
Perfecto.
Hey everybody,
Yeah,
etc. Don't forget to refresh.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay fresh.
Yeah. All right, so we got a three-way action. Me, Spencer, and Karen. I mean, Sevian, So, and Fabi. Karen and Spencer think So's going to win. And so forth.
Mainly and
Yeah.
so forth. Who do you think's gonna win then?
I'm going to go with Fabi.
Hmm.
Now, the important question, which I don't know the answer to, if Fabi wins his first two games, because he plays the first two games,
Uh-huh.
the third game doesn't matter for first. It's over. And I know that I'm pretty sure Fabi gets first, like he gets the money.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if second and third are split or they're actually second and third, then they will play the third game.
Wait, you're saying that if you win the playoff,
Yes.
you win the money?
That's correct.
That's crazy.
That's
Right.
the way it's always done here. Yeah.
But that's pretty unusual, wouldn't you agree?
In the U.S., it's really unusual. Yeah. But I wonder if they're going to play the third game. The only way we're going to find out is if Fabi wins the first two.
Right.
Because it doesn't. If he doesn't win the first two, then there's a third game.
No matter what.
Right. But if he wins the first two, there doesn't need to be a third game for first. But if they want to differentiate second and third, then yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they care about second and third literally. Karen?
C.L. Smith said that he still thinks it's going to be Danya.
He said that here. I don't see it.
It scrolled up.
Oh, okay. Danya's the favorite, but not a big favorite. He's like a little favorite.
He said, let me get it.
Yeah.
I'm misquoting a little.
So this
I still have a
event.
good feeling about Danya.
Yeah. This is 10-minute with, I believe, a 2-second increment, unless I'm wrong. And this is the first game. Fabi's white against So. Second game, Sevian is white against Fabi. Right. And the third game, Wesley is white against Sevian. If somebody has more points than the other two after that, it's over. If there's a tie for first, then they do more stuff.
Wait, now I have a question.
Yeah.
So let's pretend two people tie for first.
All right.
And then there's the third person with less points.
Mhm.
Then what happens then? Do all three of them still keep playing?
No,
or only
no,
the
no,
top two?
no, just the top two.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I would figure.
Right, yeah. And so forth.
Yeah, kind of crazy, but I can see it being somewhat fair. You know, they all play 2 games.
Delicious.
I mean, Fabi doesn't go 2
Yeah.
games.
So yeah, they're playing for all the money. Of course, Hikaru couldn't be here because Title Tuesday started.
Right.
And there you go. Oh, so here's something Spencer may or may not know.
Okay.
And the chat obviously doesn't know because they don't know anything. Riga looks like it's not going to happen.
Really?
COVID?
Oh,
Yeah, they shut the country down.
dang.
So
Wow.
a lot of the players are
That's
traveling.
in like less than a week.
Right, yeah, and they're like, what do I do now? Do I go to Riga or I can't go to Riga or do I go home? And
Right.
Fide is like, I don't know.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, the government of Latvia is like, you can't come here for a sporting event. Like, nobody can.
Yeah.
And some Latvian guy on Twitter said, we have 1.9 million people in the country and we get 2,500 cases a day. So they don't want,
Yeah.
everybody to die.
That is a kind of a high percentage, relatively speaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What's
correct.
up with that?
Yeah.
What are they, the south of our country?
Yeah. And so forth. So, yeah. Anyway, it's not clear if they're going to have Riga, but so far it's
Right.
like probably not.
That's sad.
Yeah. And then I don't know, and then Mr. Dodgy, who's a funny
Yeah,
Twitter,
I know about
he
him.
said FIDE has promised that all 120, whatever, five players who's supposed to play in Riga
Mm-hmm.
are seeded into the candidates. And like half the people in the chat believed him. How are they going to do that? Yeah. How are they going to do that And then one guy said, that's fine as long as it's a double round robin like it's supposed to be.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll take all for a year. Tough tournament.
Da-da. Da-da-da. He skipped to go to Latvia. Yeah.
But why did they put skipped in quotations? Is that specifically the word he used?
Wow.
Well, people are doubting his story. I have no reason to doubt it, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's the honestest.
Well, he can play whatever tournament he wants.
yeah.
Obviously, he should have played in this one, but he didn't. You know, that's all there is to it.
Man, I don't know what's worse, dying of COVID in Romania or not dying of COVID in Romania. Oh, snap. Gotcha, Romania.
Not Romania.
Yeah. You know who else got Romania?
No.
Larry David.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
Remember the Uber driver? Yeah. Yeah, he's driving in an Uber and the guy's Romanian.
Mm-hmm.
And Larry David's like, hey, your women are really ugly. And the guy gives him like a 1-star review and kicks him out of his cab and threatens him.
Yeah.
And then he can't get a ride anymore on Uber because he has the 1-star rating. So he finds out, he's like, here, you want some money to get your rating up? And the guy's like, you insulted my sister. He's like, those are just the mountain women, not the women of the land. It's funny. That guy was Romanian because in the credits his name ended in a U.
Okay.
So he was Romanian.
That's good. Yeah, I do like Larry David. I like when he was pretending to be Orthodox Jewish to get in good with the kidney consortium guy. That was too funny. Like, I was listening to Jewish radio and they were talking about Palestine. I got all worked up.
Hey, who
funny.
won Tongue Stinker?
C4, I refreshed and then he moved.
Oh, so who is this again? This is
Fabi's
Bobby
white
Wesley?
against So. What's your opinion of the result of this
Draft.
game?
Draft.
Draw?
Yeah.
What's your second result? What's the second most likely result?
1-0.
Man, you said So was the favorite.
Yeah, still. But it's just so likely to be a draw.
Hey, this is the line Pochel used to play,
yeah.
and I transposed this position against Talia. E4, E5, knight F3, knight 6. I played C4. She played knight F6. I played knight C3. She played bishop C5, which is actually okay.
Better, probably.
Man, that's some fast. This is the old main line.
Oh, well, he played bishop b4 when he could have played bishop c4.
Right, bishop B4 is considered better,
Okay.
but bishop C5 sort of new. I don't know the move A3 because they usually just play G3, bishop G2. And black takes this anyway, and So didn't take it. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, normally you take it, then you develop your pieces and play A6, B5. That's
Maybe
the
he
standard.
won't fianchetto his king's bishop then.
No.
That's the point.
I mean, they're playing instantly, so I guess this is with theory and prep. And then he took on E3, surprising the audience. That's weird to take on E3 later. And then knight E7, knight G6, like I'm playing. This is like I'm playing both sides.
Hey, Kochka, how's it going?
Just because the players are playing quickly doesn't mean it's prep, because it's a 10-minute game. So, yeah, 10 minutes. The second game, Sevian is going to be white against Fabi. I don't know if they're playing a third game if Fabi goes 2-0. I have no idea. Probably Fabi won't go 2-0, so we'll see a third game.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Poco.
I don't know. I think like black's pretty happy here.
Who would you bet on in arm wrestling with the three of them?
Hey, Lawful.
Wesley.
He said Wesley.
Let's see.
Let's say Sevian.
Wow.
See, I don't know what Sevian looks like, and I was saying that I was forced to choose who was the best looking of the finalists. And so I picked Sevian based on the pictures they're using in the tournament. And then somebody claimed he's chubby. So
He's a little overweight.
So now, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad arm wrestler. So
It could help even.
who's the tall? I don't know enough about their
Wesley's
physical
probably
dimensions. I've seen Fabi, not tall. I've seen Wesley in person. I
pretty
just
tall.
can't quite remember. I'm going to go with Sevian again. Best looking by hair and best arm wrestler.
But does he have the best hair?
I think he might even have the best hair.
Wow.
Right.
Got
Now,
everything.
just to explain something
Still
to you
lowest rated.
that Karen doesn't agree with, but women in general, not her, I'll pick Fabi as the best looking. of the three.
That is absurd.
Of the three, they all pick Fabi.
I love Fabi, but come on.
I mean, that's what they got.
Homely.
They got Fabi.
Okay, and then I'm done.
Sorry. Yeah.
No way. Come on. And I mean,
Karen's favorite after Naroditsky.
And very slight in build. I could kick his ass. I mean, I'm serious.
Yeah, women always say they can kick guys' asses, and then Spencer knows what happens.
Wow.
Okay, now, hold on.
What do you think?
Who would win in a fight, her or Fabi?
I don't know.
Fabi's a guy.
Probably Fabi.
Right, he's a man. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, more importantly than that, Karen obviously thinks Naroditsky is the best, looking of all players in the world. But a close second is Magnus. Who you got, Magnus or Naroditsky?
Magnus.
Yeah, I know she likes Magnus because that 2850 rating, she's like, God damn. What's Naroditsky's rating? Ridiculous.
Magnus is better looking, but what I've always said is I think he's a nice looking guy, but he's not all that, is all I'm saying. I don't see how he had a modeling
He's
career.
in good shape,
Yeah,
Did you pick Magnus
guy.
over any other GM other than myself, of course?
I've seen some other nice looking ones, but I can't remember their names.
The truth hurts.
None of the super famous ones.
Okay, so Queen D2. This is
great.
the boring world of
I
Niels
don't think
Bohr.
Ariane is good looking. His nose is too feminine. I don't like that feminine nose on Kari.
This move, Spencer, rookie one is too advanced.
The nostrils. I don't know. Something about the nostrils.
Yeah.
That he put his rook behind several things.
Yeah, I think Amon's attractive.
Yeah, that's no good.
It's just centralized.
Why?
Yeah, the engine doesn't know what to do either. It just plays randomly. Yeah.
But A5 makes sense because he played rook away from A1.
Yeah, I agree.
I know. Let's watch. I said so was gonna win.
This game?
No,
Nobody thinks So's going to win the game, but they
Playoffs.
both think he's going to win the playoffs.
Yep.
Scratching my head
no.
in confusion.
I think
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Makes sense.
It does?
I think
Why not?
that
All right.
each of them can win as white.
Fabi's playing weird. Like, normal move here is rook B1. Like, bishop D1.
I'm supposed to say Fabi's going to lose with white? That's crazy.
I said Fabi's going to win the whole thing, but he's playing so weird.
Well, he's my second favorite. I think it's gonna be close.
Whoa,
I don't,
D4.
in general, don't like so.
Yeah, the engine says boo, boo.
I think he
That's
does
why he played rookie one.
well with quicker.
Yeah, but it doesn't
time
like
controls.
anything Fabi's doing.
All right, Wesley's so good in fast time controls. And slow ones, too.
Yeah. I mean, it's about equal. And Fabi has slightly less time.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know the rules, but if I had to guess, no draw offers allowed, I would guess.
Still?
Yeah, that's my guess. Yeah. Because I don't think they want that. They want, same rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, live by my rules.
I mean, Fabi's generally considered a little bit worse in faster time controls. I would think.
What if Wesley named his son Soda? If Wesley has a son, that'll be news to me. God damn.
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. D5 here?
Yeah, engine hates that move.
Very surprising move.
Yeah.
It looks really anti-positional to me.
Yeah, the engine hates that move. I don't even know which pawn he took.
One of the
D5, I think.
One of the reasons I wasn't picking Fabi is also he doesn't seem to be quite on his game. I know he had that rally there at the end, so I just felt like he's not quite himself right now.
This seems very poor for white.
The C file. Let me just get on.
Yeah, I mean, black has the C file.
C5 square.
And the C5 square for his knight. And E3 could be attacked, and queen can go to B6.
Better bishop.
Rook, and this knight could also go to C5. This bishop is shallow and pedantic. Yeah, I mean, just black's better. Yeah, very poor positional play by Fabi.
Yeah.
I don't like that move, or that move. Otherwise, he's great. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, Wesley was always playing for a draw, so he's like, wait, I'm better. What am I supposed to do now? So he doesn't know what to do. He's confused. Fabi's confusing him by being slightly worse. Good idea.
Yes, my pink hair is natural.
Danya's the greatest of all time. He's the favorite, but still.
Right.
Yeah. All right, they made some quick moves. Rook E8, of course.
Yeah, easy move to
Bishop D3, and he played very, I don't know what the word is, but Spencer and Karen will tell me. A4, committal.
That looks right.
A4.
Because B5 is going to target.
Yeah, he could put his knight here, he could put his queen here, and attack this, and this, and this. And he can double up on the bubble up. Yeah. And I'm not telling you Black's plan, White's plan.
Frankly.
No, I mean, normally White's plan with an open F file would be to do something there, but do what? What are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, when I played Anand in 1986 and he played bishop takes bishop, I took with a piece, but he said maybe I should take that way. But he was wrong. Taking with a piece was right. His positional play when he was 16 wasn't any better than when he was 30. Did Karen buy a new jacket? She's a new tie wearing. No.
No, I've had this jacket. This was actually my mom's jacket, R.I.P.
Yeah. Okay, so Queen B2. Did I send you the obit from Trump about Powell? Yeah, that's a good obit.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that was real.
Right, a lot of people said it wasn't real, so we went to the internet and everybody said, and all the newspapers like, yeah, that's what he said. Oh man. He was basically like, fuck your couch, but R.I.P. But R.I.P.
But anyways.
But anyway, R.I.P. Yeah. I hated him more than I hated anybody, R.I.P. Like, all right, what? Okay, Queen B2. Yeah, people think it's fake because it's so stupid, but it's Trump's. They're like, I don't know. I mean, it's not fake. And it wasn't. Queen D8, obviously. Queen B4. So the engine really likes Black and plays the natural Queen B6, recommended by Aretha Franklin, obviously, because it's natural. But he played Queen A5 because Wesley likes to draw. You don't want to win, draw. And
trying to make idiots
the engine says, like, after takes, it's equal. Instead of after Queen B6, White's position sucks. Yeah. So it's terrible. Like, definitely should play Queen B6, keep the queens on. And the queen's pressuring this. This queen's defensive. Now, the reason he didn't play it is that he was probably worried about that. And then the engine says Black wins. Rook takes, always sack the exchange. And Knight G4 resigns. Man, tough engine. I wouldn't resign here if I was White, but the engine resigns. It says, like, this is the best move, losing immediately. Because my knight's coming in here, my other knight's coming in here, and it just says that the rooks are terrible. And then there's a note that says, always sack the exchange from Stockfish. Hard to understand. So they both underestimated that. So he was like, my pawn's hanging, no. So he played here.
Right.
Okay. And then Phil Collins said throwing it all away, and then he was arrested for being terrible. Yeah.
If only.
If you were the judge, guilty, 1,000 times guilty.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah.
Hey, Sven.
Rook C1 forced. Then he backed it up. Knight A2. Fabi wants to go here, and he wants to trade all the rooks off first. The engine doesn't like this move because of the very obvious Knight G4. Attacking this pawn, and it's hard to defend. King here is illegal. Well, okay, he played it.
Yeah,
okay.
Rook E1, you trade rooks.
Right, he played Rook FE1.
And Knight takes.
Yeah, it says Rook AE1 is worse. But yeah, it's this like random slow play. No, not a specific reason, just terrible.
Get his rooks in. Yeah.
So he played Rook FE1, and then instead of taking on C1 and taking the file or attacking the B pawn, for example, if we take, which is the correct move, okay. Now if Rook takes, this is not defended so well, and if Knight takes, this isn't defended so well. So Black has a big advantage, but Wesley doesn't want a big advantage, so he played King F8.
Maybe he was afraid he'd recapture with the rook and sacrifice the e-pawn to play rook c7.
That's what I thought. And the engine laughs in our faces. That seems very reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the engine ignores it and plays here. Because this bishop's attacked.
Yeah.
Always play bishop f1, then you take it. Yeah, it says Black's like close to winning here.
Alright, this is totally unclear.
Right, I agree. That's why he didn't do it. Wesley doesn't like unclear. Wesley likes equal. Yeah. So King F8. Both players have about the exact same amount of time. Knight B4. Okay, it says that's a mistake. Trading rooks is still correct. And then just trade all the rooks. So rook takes, rook C8, takes. Then we got to defend this. I guess with Knight C2. Boo. Yeah, it actually gives this pawn away for nothing. So I want to see why. The engine doesn't defend the pawn, but I don't know why. I would defend the
They
pawn.
can't like get counterplay somewhere.
Yeah, it plays knight d2 and then knight takes e3. But why can't I go here? It just plays randomly. King here, knight here. It says black's better.
Yeah, black should be better.
Yeah, not much. Okay, so he played king e8 because Wesley's setting up for the next game. Yeah, he wants to trade rooks and go here, and the game's over. But you can't defend this pawn. That's what he's hoping. Yeah. Okay, h3, knight d2.
I figured since he went a4.
Now he changed his mind and played king e7, triangulation. Now white's better because black is doing nothing. Now after knight here, white's better. So the king here, king here, king here wasn't right for some reason. Yeah, very, what's the opposite of incisive?
Floundering.
Yeah, floundering play. Yeah. That's why when he goes, he gets a so roll.
Right.
Yeah, big advantage after here, it says. It says somehow this isn't right.
It's pretty, I would say, un-Wesley-like. He's usually very, precise. And
Yeah, not only is this a bad idea, but it's stupid to not, go there.
Yeah.
Why would you go here? Because you wanted to play knight e7 for no reason? This seems like a better square anyway. I could play bishop e8 and knight here and here.
Yeah.
So, this is...
Now he's got to worry about knight b6.
Now he's getting outplayed like a grandmaster.
Probably doesn't matter too much.
The engine said the best move is a move nobody would play, like here. But I like his. Now his move is better.
His move's good, yeah. Totally.
Yeah, this is all forced. Now the engine really likes white.
Will he take on c5 or no?
Knight c6 check is the best move.
Whoa. Wow, that would be X-clam.
Yeah, then BC, rook takes, pawn takes, and then BC's better than DC. Okay. It's a marvel that DC isn't good.
Yeah.
Get it?
No.
Marvel, DC. Okay.
Yeah. And now it's like d6 check, knight c4.
Yeah, it wants
check.
to go here now.
Yeah, because d6 check is coming up.
It says this is the greatest position ever for white.
Bishop e8, d6.
Mm-hmm.
X-clam.
Yeah. Then you can't take because I check.
Yeah.
Although you do take because you
Right,
take all the pawns and you're lost.
Lose your red ring.
Yeah. Also, c7's winning.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, so knight c6.
Will he play knight c6?
The answer's fries.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, he can also take and play knight c6.
Right.
Also, it's 4 minutes to 1. It's too exciting. Now, let me explain something to you. If he doesn't play knight c6 now after trading, he's almost lost. The engine says, black's winning. So either he plays... So he did it.
He did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he was losing if he didn't, so it's good to be winning instead of losing. Then he played here.
Crazy.
Yeah, and now the engine says Wesley's choking on his own rage.
Yeah.
The engine said that. That's a pretty good engine. He's a daisy if he does.
Wow.
Yeah.
And just like we said would happen.
So, yeah, here...
Everything we
I'm
said.
the one who brought you Fabi before the event.
That's true.
You guys brought me So.
Yeah. But
However, you correctly said So wouldn't win this game.
Right.
So basically, the game was equal. So outplayed him and was better. And then Fabi outplayed him and he's better. So now it's So's turn. It's not a foregone conclusion because Fabi has a minute and a half.
Right.
So there's good and there's not good. That's
this
not
is
good.
Still complicated.
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah. The engine wants him to sack this bishop.
We got to.
So king d8 is the best.
I'd probably play rook a7.
Rook a7 is second best.
Nice.
Yeah, the problem with rook a7 is if I take, you
Fork
can't take
down.
back because of forks. You got to make
Down.
some other move.
Ugh.
That's why king here's better. Then I can do whatever I want. After king here, the engine doesn't take. It plays this. It says, I'll take what I want.
I mean,
Yeah, because if the bishop moves, I have d. You got to watch it.
No, king d8 is.
I'm guessing after here, he's going to take it.
I don't think he's gonna play king d8.
But he's Wesley.
I guess.
You bet on him.
I know.
Then you're like, he won't play the best
strange
move.
Yeah.
No, he's Wesley.
Stop c7, I guess.
Wesley's Wesley.
It's hard to understand.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you just can't move anything.
That was good notes. Wesley's Wesley. Yeah. So you see this pawn structure?
Yes.
I had a similar pawn structure against Sukandar in St. Louis, but I wasn't down a piece. Good. That was one of my best games. I played like a perfect game, and I went outside, and Yasser was smoking, obviously, and I told him the game while he was smoking, and he said, good. Even he said it. Yeah, if you can find my game with Irene, I beat her twice, but
Irene Sukuna.
The game that I beat her, Spencer liked the opening. D4, knight F6, C4,
It was in
E6.
Nims though, right?
No.
Oh.
C4, E6, bishop G5.
Oh,
And
the
Yasser used to
Yasser-
play
that's
that.
the Yasser,
Right.
yeah,
Then I
that's
beat
the
her again in an
operation.
IMSO Indian, like you said.
Right.
Yeah, I'm 2-0 against her.
Yeah.
All right, so he played the wrong move order. He took, and then he played King D8, which is slightly worse than just playing King D8. Yeah, now it says 1.9, but
Okay.
all three results will happen because of the time situation. Yeah. If this was a slow game, then okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Okay, he played knight D5,
Yeah.
and the engine says boo. The engine wants to play rook B1. And then it says takes, knight E7. Yeah. And it went from 1.9 to 1. Oh, now it's going back up. Okay, now it's equal. Yeah, he played E4, but it wants him to play rook F1 because always force F6.
I mean, well, I would. Okay.
It says rook F1 is by far the best move, otherwise it's
Yeah, what's the
equal.
problem with F6? Just weakens the light squares.
Yeah. Right, then when I play E4, when I come
okay.
around, dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Also G4, H4, G5, and I win.
Yeah.
So yeah, he didn't force F6. Now it says black's fine. Black's not worse.
The knight's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, that's the greatest knight ever. And look who has more time. So
we're the ones who brought you so.
right,
For the
right. This is also a mistake. Now black's winning if he plays the explosive move, which he
F5.
did.
Oh, C4.
C4's explosive.
All right. But F5 is.
The engine thinks black's winning here.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because now this is hanging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Back in it.
I'm the one who brought
Right,
you
right.
Wesley, but it was like 8 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang. No. Yeah. This is looking.
Now wait a minute. It's Fabi's turn now. Fabi, it was equal, then Wesley better, then Fabi better, then Wesley better. So now it's Fabi's turn.
And Fabi has way less time.
Fabi's not going to have a turn because that's the greatest knight in chess history.
Yeah.
These pawns are all going to fall. So, yeah. Let's see. He played King E3. Wesley played King C7. Yeah, Wesley's the best player in his chair. Look at that time situation. Frankly, terrible. Man, you were the guys who brought me so.
Yeah.
It doesn't like C3. It wants to play here.
Ah.
And it says black's winning. I guess he didn't because this pawn's hanging. But I check and I win
Rook
your
B3,
bishop.
yeah.
So you can just do this
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
win. Yeah, he played here. Yeah. And after C3, white's PO'd, but this is the only... Hold on. The only move that doesn't lose immediately is King D3, which I would never play because I'm not going to be doing double duty here.
Well, the rook is guarded.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it. But he played here,
Solid move.
and then that loses to rook takes D5 because
Hanging
it's...
pawn.
Right, yeah.
Then he takes the A pawn. He figured.
Yeah, but
Rook
then I
D2.
got 2 passed pawns, 1 for each of you. Rook D2's plus 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. King takes C6 also winning.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, everything's winning. Yeah, all those pawns fell apart. When I played Sukandar, those pawns, I queened them and mated her and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, those pawns were.
He has
falling
1
in
second,
love
it says Spencer.
when you're playing. 1 second's pretty.
Also, I think
Yeah.
I think white lost on time because the game's over and black won. And I don't think he played rook A4 and resigned.
good. No.
He played rook A4 and his time ran out.
Oh, okay.
So he is losing, but yeah. So let's go to the critical.
yeah,
So the game's
right.
over. So won. You guys brought me so. All right. So in this position, Fabi played like a genius.
Yeah.
Okay. Then here, he just made every move he made was wrong. All of them.
But rook B1,
Yeah.
it was maybe King C7 he didn't like. 'Cause
Uh,
rook B1's a pretty natural.
Yeah. But then I could play check.
When I was
Yeah.
take your C pawn.
Ooh, rook check. Bishop B5 check. We get mated.
Oh yeah,
Man,
rook check.
gotta watch it. But yeah, that's why he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Fabi found knight E7, knight C8, knight D6.
Yeah.
So this is really good for white. Here, you don't want to allow that. Always play F6. Then here, now if we play the same way, like I don't know what he did first,
Yeah.
right? The same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I can come in, and if King C7 here, and then this is a tempo with check. Here it wouldn't matter as much because black could
That's
start
true.
getting counterplay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that tempo is important. C4, rook here, if that pawn was here. In fact, if that pawn's here, this doesn't even matter. Now it matters because
Totally.
that's amazing how bad F6 is. Incredible.
But not surprising to you, of course.
Right. So rook F1, the engine says he's winning.
Yeah.
Because
but
if you don't
that's
play
a very tough
f6,
detail.
god damn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so instead he played e4, and now black is in time to stop all this nonsense. Yeah, now he literally doesn't care about that, because this is defended, and then here comes the counterplay, and black wins and white has nothing, because that knight's too good. Who would have thought f6 would be so bad? Oh, wait. Who would have thought c4 would be so explosive?
Also true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very complicated game.
Mm-hmm. And then his center fell apart like dominoes, and it's checkmate.
Mm-hmm.
What's the quote?
The rest of the dominoes will fall like a house of cards.
Checkmate. Right. Futurama.
Mm.
Yeah. So the time control got to him.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure his flag fell.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he took this then instantly resigned.
The chat agrees.
Yeah.
That they said flag and
Yeah.
so wins because he flagged, he lost on time and so on.
Yeah. So wins. Okay, so the only way for Caruana to win the U.S. championship is only one way.
Uh-huh.
He has to win his next game,
Yeah.
and then Sevian has to beat So, and there's a three-way tie. There is no other way.
Unlikely.
That's the only way he can win the U.S.
Impossible.
championship.
I mean,
Is if
possible.
he beats Sevian, Sevian beats So, and they have more playoffs. So that means, it's either Sevian or So now. And you guys were right, it's So. Yeah. Man, So hates to win. He was like, equal, stop it.
Right.
And then he's like, all right, you got 1 second left. I guess I'll win.
Yeah.
All right.
So Sevian will have white against Fabi. That's tough.
Right. So if Fabi was, let's say, Nakamura, right?
Yeah.
And he would lose on purpose, so Sevian might win the tournament. Because he knows he can't win anymore.
Well, also, then... yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But I think Nakamura would have better chances to win with black than Fabi.
Mm-hmm.
Because he'll play some
Didn't
weird
Sevian
stuff.
beat Fabi in the Scotch in this tournament?
Yeah.
Sevian's already beaten Fabi in this tournament. There was that
Yeah.
Scotch-toberfest.
It was a 4-night scotch, yeah.
Okay. I vaguely remember it. I haven't seen all the games.
I was explaining to the front desk that if Fabi or So win, they just throw their money on the fire to make it warmer.
Yeah.
But if Sevian wins,
Right.
then he's like, wow,
For real.
50,000. That's like 3 years of winning prizes for me. Or 4. Yeah.
He could scoot closer, but
No, I think it's okay.
he's fine with it. I was happy about
Don't want to
that.
be bumping into you guys,
It's kind of funny because we frame him in a way. He's got that pink hair.
Yeah, I do have.
Sevian watched my video on the Scotch before that game. That's right.
Right.
That's exactly what he did.
Maybe it'll be a Schmid variation.
Who?
You know about that one?
Schmid?
Knight takes e4, in the 4-night scotch.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, that's called the Schmid variation.
It's not called the losing by force variation. Oh, snap.
It doesn't even lose.
Damn.
It's just fine for black.
Mm-hmm. All right, the more you donate, the more your favorite player wins, as long as your favorite player is in Fabi.
Hey, how long do we have before the next?
Nobody knows.
That's what I was wondering.
Okay.
I wanted to get some tea from the refrigerator. So I think I will go do that.
Oh, yeah.
real quick.
Maybe I could
They're
use
not going to make him
another
play in
shot.
5 minutes. He's
Oh,
trying.
wow.
Another shot of coffee.
He's in the back like
Do
breaking
you need
everything.
coffee?
No, I'd rather have
Perrier.
Perrier.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll get you that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be right. I'm gonna get some tea.
Hmm. And here they started. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I was just kidding.
Yay. Now, if you guys are wondering what Fabi's doing right now, I refer you to the scene in Pulp Fiction where she doesn't bring his watch and he's driving back home to get it, his behavior in the car. That's what Fabi's doing now. Yeah. Man, the truth hurts. That game was really back and forth, and then Fabi got no time on his clock. He played too slowly when they both had 4 minutes left. His position was good, and then when he had 1 minute left, his play went down pretty bad for him. Yeah. It's funny when I've said this before on this stream, you guys weren't listening then either. When the first time Ever I saw Wesley So's face. Was in Texas at Spice Cup like 2008 or so. I don't know, something like that. And when I saw him analyze, I thought he was the greatest player who ever lived, but he never won any games. He had like 8 draws and a loss. And I'm like, this guy sees everything and knows everything. How come he doesn't win? I was confused. Usually guys who, I see in the U.S. who are American grandmasters, they're like, duh, whatever. Like Joel Benjamin, They're just sitting there like, I don't know, I'm weak. But yeah, Wesley saw everything. God damn. So I'm really glad he got to the top 5 in the world because I was confused why he wasn't a super GM. He was just young then, but he had everything it took. Yeah. And I'm the guy who brought you MVL. So there you go. Yeah, it's a Scotch again, and but they didn't start yet. Listen to what I explained to them. Spencer will get this. Oh, they did start.
It's a Vienna.
Yeah. You play the Vienna, I used to.
All right.
You remember when Bruce Willis and he didn't get his watch, so he drove to get his watch? You remember his behavior in the car?
Yeah.
I said that's what Fabi was doing between games.
Oh, look, I studied this line, but yes. That's right.
Yeah, Knight
the
C3.
one thing I told her was to get the watch.
Yeah, but he was really mad.
Yeah.
Also, I like when he threw the TV in the hotel room. That was good.
And then Knight A5?
Yeah, I've had this position.
Yes.
You know who plays this with white every game?
No.
Every game.
I don't know.
Nikola Mitkov.
Oh, cool.
Every game.
I will say the cool move is not Knight G2, but now Bishop B3 is the cool move.
Yeah.
On move, but I guess Sevian has his own.
Yeah, he likes to do that in checkmate.
Right, this is the old school way to play, right?
Yeah.
This is the old school way to play. But
Alright,
the cool kids were playing Bishop B3, but I guess Sevian doesn't care about that. I'm sure he knows more than I do about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like they're going back to 1800s with this opening.
You mean they're playing like they're 1800?
Also true.
Yeah.
Also true.
That's right. Wesley is great because God is on his side. God's sitting up there going, okay, Wesley, so. That's what he was doing. Right. He wasn't sure. He's like, okay, Wesley.
I want to see how Fabi plays this because I would totally have this position with black. Or similar. I mean.
So 50-50 here or here.
Right. What about Queenie 2?
No. You always play here.
Yeah,
play here. He'll play here.
Yeah. Because, why not? He's not going to play Knight C5 or nothing anytime soon.
So Sevian wants nothing to happen for 30 moves. And then when Fabi has 1 minute and Sevian has 2, then Sevian wins. That's his strategy.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah, he wants it boring because Fabi doesn't, sometimes when Fabi is playing a 10-minute or 15-minute game, sometimes he just starts thinking, which is, not a good idea. You don't see Hikaru thinking.
Right.
Hikaru never thinks when he's streaming, when he's talking to his friend. There's no thinking, right? He just says whatever, He's like Joe Rogan, but slightly smarter. Just slightly. Only slightly. Yeah. Yeah, you ever see Joe Rogan thinking? I don't think so.
Thank you, Kangaroo.
Yeah. So like Fabi's like, what's the right move? Boo! Right. Don't make the right move. Play faster than your opponent.
Yeah, chess like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he needs lessons from Anna Sharevich.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She'll be like, you thought a second on a move. I wouldn't do that in a slow tournament. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Archer.
Queenie 7. What's that?
Remember Queenie 7 just for no reason?
Yeah. No, and then she drew anyway.
Wait, they drew that game? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It was like crushing.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Fabi told me, I've only spoken with Fabi.
There's a good picture of Karen and Fabi on the internet.
But I don't want to make it sound like we're buddies. We're not buddies. I've met him a handful of times. Very nice man. He told me, this is before we were dating, or maybe after we just started dating, that he, when he was young, he was fast like Archer. Like you move fast instantly every move. And then when he turned like about 10 or 12 or so, all of a sudden he just slowed down.
Yeah, that's the Atulia Shetty story.
Also, I was like
him
that.
too. Maybe that's
and me.
But now he's so slow.
Most kids, I think.
I took 25 minutes on a game and I was really proud.
Mm-hmm.
I used 25 minutes on my clock, and I was like 9. That was the most I ever used. So when Atulia was 5, 6, 7, 8, if it was like 40 moves in 2 hours, he took 4 minutes for the whole game. And his dad was choking on his rage. And then when he was like 9, 10, 11, he slowed down. He really slowed down.
Yeah, okay.
So then his dad choked on his rage again because his games never ended. He stood there for 5-6 hours watching, and he's not when I play barely. So he's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Still waiting on Archer to slow down.
Right. Archer yeah. I don't mind playing super fast because that's better than super slow.
Yeah.
Gotta do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I kind of agree.
So bishop e3.
Then knight d7.
Yeah, it's the
that's
boring
right.
world of Niels Bohr. So I wouldn't play this move because I wouldn't understand it.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
I guess you could never play c6 as things. You just sit there.
Which is good.
All right. I
Which is
don't know.
good.
All right.
Chilling.
I
A little
guess.
bit of ailing. You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't even think of that move because it looks weird. Yeah, the engine doesn't like it either. It's like, how'd you do that? All right, this is okay. Queen takes is better than f takes. Yeah, Fabi's playing well, and Fabi has more time. Ridiculous.
Now, where will he put the queen? I don't really like any square.
Mm-hmm. Well, the engine says f6. If it plays f6,
What?
I'm leaving.
Pawn f6, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wants white to play it for f4. He's just stopping c6, and he's making the queen babysit this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You little baby, we all have problems.
Now, what about like the idea to play a4? Is that an idea or what? For black,
Well,
I mean.
you could. Yeah, I
Get
don't know
the
if
rook
it helps.
open.
Don't know if it helps.
Or maybe b4 he doesn't like.
Yeah, then c5. Yeah. Yeah, b4, c5.
Yeah, because this... Well, anyways, I have bishop c4 then.
Yeah.
Complicated.
Yeah.
But maybe he'll sack the exchange.
He's got the V formation for victory. I guess it's for his
Yeah.
opponent because he lost the first game.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Mighty Ducks.
See, the engine wants to play here, but I don't think Sam wants to do anything.
No.
I think Sam's just going to chill until Fabi has a minute left.
Well, anyways, f4 doesn't seem right.
F4 is okay. After take, you're threatening, you want to bust it open.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
If you don't play f4, how are we supposed to watch your lectures on pawn breaks?
Right. Yeah,
I would definitely play a4.
Yeah.
That's my kind of move. The engine doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does, yeah.
The engine doesn't like it, but that's what I would do.
Normal move.
That's what I would do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fabi instantly put it in H.
I might play like knight e2 to c1 to d3,
Mm-hmm.
but it just trades lines. It's probably not that good.
Yeah, I think he likes his knight here.
I kind of don't like it there.
Yeah, you gotta, when f5 comes, you
But
gotta.
he's gonna play g6. That's why he played king h7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but after g6, then I can play here. Yeah, now if I play here, I could try to double this way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And if it trades, then I could double this way and play e5.
Yeah. No, f4 is an idea.
And this gets on a dark square, so that can't attack it ever.
I like rook d2 a lot.
Mm-hmm. The engine likes black because engine black eggs it can keep him down. Yeah, now, Simpsons. But now he can't play here. That's the engine move, but he can't do it because white can't go here for free. Sharevich. Sharevich is like, I wouldn't go there. I won't lose a tempo after that. Interesting analysis. Yeah, Fabi, think forever. That's what you do. Yeah. Okay.
There it is. I like that move.
You think he'll retreat? I think so because he wants to keep the pieces on so that the game never ends.
I guess. He'll probably
Yeah, he retreated. Yeah. Queen g5.
play some rando move probably.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he certainly won't trade queens. He could allow the trade, but he won't take and let h takes happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you'll never play f4 or nothing.
Never play f4. Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably go here.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good looking move.
That's what I would do.
Just flexible. Put the knight in the center of the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the engine says black has no problem at all.
I kind of like white.
And also, black doesn't have any, it doesn't have a time disadvantage. No, but I think your idea is good. Trade queens and play g6, f5.
Yeah. g6.
Yeah, I'm not sure what white's plan is. After knight d5, I just protect my c-pawn, rook c8 or something. It's funny, if Sam draws this game, then if he beats So, he's the champion. So, I think he has to beat So to be the champion anyway. If he wins this game and draws So, he still has a playoff with him. So, drawing and winning is almost the same for Sam. Just beat So and you're champion. Beat So with black, what's the problem?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, Sevian's doing this wrong. He's trying to get Fabi in time trouble, but Fabi's playing faster than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really the boring world of Niels Bohr, this game. Too slow.
Yeah, why isn't he moving?
No, moving's not
Crazy.
allowed.
Move it, buddy.
Yeah, it's
And
like
he moves fine.
this is like Fabi
Work
thinking.
FD1.
What is he, Schwartz?
Work FE1.
This is more time than Shravich used in any of her games. Yeah, harsh.
Knight D5, like you said. You can even move the queen, I guess, to not hang the rook. So a queen E2, but seems a little weird. I'll probably play rook E1 or knight D5.
What about not moving?
Oh, that's an idea.
Yeah.
That's an idea. Just lose on time.
I mean, he's supposed to play faster than Fabi. He's younger. Yeah, down 3 minutes.
So why would White not, if White's going to allow a trade, because I liked the knight on d5, but what if they took, double of pawns, which may or may not matter?
You mean after black plays h takes? Oh, he
If
did do that.
White took, oh, okay. I was,
Yeah.
okay.
But I didn't like this because then white will never be able to play f4 ever.
Yeah, this pawn's better here. We
Yeah.
stop f4, and if we play
Oh,
g6,
yeah.
f5, king g6, rook h8, we can start attacking. Pawn's better. Here, the pawn's useless. Yeah. Yeah, he did play rook c8
okay.
and never play f3. Yeah, now he's weakened all his dark squares.
Right,
So-
but he's still g6. There's knight f6. Maybe.
This is just better for
Probably not a
black.
problem.
This is just better for black, this position. This white can't do anything.
He's more elastic. Yeah. He
Yeah, I can
play
go
it.
here
He can
and
do stuff.
and
yeah.
and I can go here, and you can't
White
do
is,
anything.
Like, very stodgy
It's drawn with correct play, but I'd rather have black, and white is down 3 minutes, and he's way lower rated. Otherwise, he's doing well.
Yeah, it wasn't really clear to me who was like better, but now it is clear that black has ideas in white.
Yeah,
Really
if Fabi
Yeah.
wins, which looks likely due to the time situation, they know 30-second increment, 2-second.
Right.
If Fabi wins and Sevian beats So, it'll be the greatest thing that's happened since sliced bread.
That would be insane.
Yeah. He played knife f5, trying to make up for his f3.
Yeah, I didn't think
Right.
about the queen trade preventing that F push.
Yeah. The engine wants him to take this and then play g6.
Frost X Fire. I have students of all skill levels. I've even taught pure beginners, taught them the rules. But that would be a little silly to hire a master to teach you the rules. But as long as you know the rules,
Hey, Fabi did what the
Sorry.
engine said.
snap it off, right?
Yeah.
Snaps it off.
Yeah, he's going to play g6, f5, and pressure e4.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's 3 ways to take. The engine says these are equally good, and this is the worst.
He won't play E takes.
No?
That's the only one I know he won't do.
Man, if he does it, won't you look silly? He might do it, then play rook b1, c3, and then hang this pawn with b4. All right, never mind. He's not moving. He's beating Fabi the way Fabi's beating him. That was his plan.
Right.
He's just doing it the opposite.
Yeah.
He's like, nothing's happening. Oh, I have no time. It was the other way. Took with a rook.
Oh, it's delay, not increment, apparently.
Is it? Yeah, he took with a
Is
rook.
that true? Yeah, rook takes makes some sense. I
Yeah.
guess. That's obviously even faster, of course.
The engine hates rook d5. It says f5 and huge advantage.
F5's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming, and better watch
Yeah.
it. It's 2 brothers.
Yeah, real turbulent.
Yeah, he's just getting outplayed because Fabi's a better player.
I hate when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks great for
Yeah,
black.
good for
now.
black. Yeah.
Pawn
Yeah.
structure's nice.
3
A lot
minutes
of
extra.
space.
I mean, Fabi's better than Sam, but that doesn't mean Fabi always wins. Like he lost in the tournament.
You win more time.
But yeah, Fabi understands chess better. That's why he's playing for the world championship. And Sevian gives chess lessons for $5 an hour.
Thanks, chess is nice. Do you know books are nice? That's another similar. You remember books are nice, right, Karen? I remember books are nice.
No.
Yeah.
All right, which one of these players have I beaten in a FIDE-rated slow game?
I know.
Seven.
Both.
No, both.
I knew it was a trick
Oh
question.
yeah, because you beat Fabi when he was young.
Right,
Yeah.
and I beat Sevian when he was like 12. Yeah, I beat Sevian in 100 moves. That's the greatest game ever played, by the way. If you look at my game with Sevian, you'll think like Karpov and Carlsen like are melding. You know the game I'm talking about.
It was like an exchange Slav.
Yeah, back
Like
me
E
up.
for E6 or
Yeah,
something.
I played king this way, this way, this way,
Yeah, that
and he
was-
got dizzy. Now, the best part of the Sevian game that I beat him, we won't talk about the games he beat me. The best part of that game is him not resigning at the end. Like, he played on like 7 moves too long, and it was silly. Like, it was a king and pawn ending, and I queened, and he kept playing. And he didn't have any passed pawns, he just played down a queen. And I was like, what's going on here?
What? Oh,
What's happening?
That is kind of crazy.
It was weird.
Most GMs win up a queen.
How old was he?
Well, 12. He was like same strength as me.
Yeah.
That was weird. Okay, so this says that Fabi's winning.
That's funny.
Yeah. G4, making sure this is always weak and this is always weak. You got to make sure. Otherwise, yeah.
He just didn't want to calculate all the pawn breaks that black had. No, he's got no pawn breaks.
So E4's coming.
Except that.
Knight E6 to D4's coming.
Rook H8.
Doubling up the rooks is coming. And white's like, no, my flag's falling.
Yeah, white's going to be too passive. And then
Yeah.
eventually even like C65 might be if you get too passive.
Yeah, and I showed this position to Geary, and he started doing this with black. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, white's the most defensive player ever.
Yeah, this is going to be too passive to hold.
Fabi's going to think forever about how to increase his advantage and get in time trouble.
Also possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that knight maneuver you outlined. Oh, he did a different one.
Yeah, he's thinking about putting his knight here and here. And also, white could put his knight here, stopping e4 and defending the h-pawn. But instead he said, I'm not doing that.
Counter-attacking there.
That move is very weird. Because after
Knight F6
here...
Or knight f8.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's he doing?
Oh, yeah, knight f8 to g6, like you were saying.
Yeah, he played knight f6
also.
also.
He just went back.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just like, I can't do anything, so I'll move randomly.
So here. Yeah, because he doesn't want e4 to ever come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why knight f6.
Yeah, I'd rather
e4.
I'd rather play knight f2 than put my rook here. But all right. Yeah, as long as he stops this, this, and this, he should be okay. Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, he's got to do it. Now, Fabi might do that. Hooray.
Also an idea.
Yeah. Hopefully the rooks are off when he does it, otherwise he'll lose. See, I told you. It's running over here. Yeah.
Here she comes.
He's running up that hill. Who sings that? Your girl sings that?
Kate Bush.
Yeah, your girl sings that. Yeah. Running down that road. Running up. So I think Fabi wants to go here, here, and here. But he could do what I said and lose. So that's good too. Yeah, and white doesn't believe it. White's like, you can't do anything. Man, he's doing what hey, crazier than I am.
Wow.
Yeah, the engine says this is the best move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even my jokes are the right moves.
Well,
That's how good I am.
After knight a2, is it going a3? I mean, probably, I guess.
No, it says back to c5.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. He'll probably, like, now improve the knight or something. No, but then knight e4 check, so.
The engine doesn't see the way to win because it's like suggesting that.
What about c6, d5? You might do that.
Yeah, and then you could lose.
Yeah.
So you got to watch it. But he has to win.
All right.
If Fabi wins, he still has a chance to be the champion.
Yeah.
If he draws, he doesn't. Then he has the same chance as us.
Yeah.
Doubled it up there.
Yeah, Sevian's defending very well. If you ever play here now and the knight takes, I have check and this is hanging. So this isn't a good square if you want to play here. He's probably have to move his king somewhere and then try to go here. And then Sevian's like, I got 2 rooks, 1 for each of you. Yep, and Fabi's trying to improve his position, but he never moves.
It's tough to improve here. He did go for c6.
That's very dangerous. That's winning and losing, but drawing is the same as losing.
But now he can also just play e4 because there's no rook d5 check up.
I was thinking about h4 takes king h3, and the engine liked it. Not even to take this, but just to tickle him later. Like
what about e4?
E4 now? The engine says e4 now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
E4 looks good.
I don't know.
Sacking the pawn.
Pawn's hanging.
Yeah, but
he's not going to do that.
Check.
He's Fabi.
He would
He's going
probably do
to
that.
He's going to go here.
No, that's a pansy.
He's Fabi. Right, that's why he's going to do it. Yeah, Karen will kick his ass in a fight, so you know he's going to go here.
Right.
Yeah. Next time we see Fabi, I'm going to say, now, Fabi, Karen said she kicked your ass in a fight. And he would say, oh, you did do it. And he would say, yeah, probably. That's what he would say.
Now I think he would beat up Karen.
Yeah, now he's completely... Yeah, it actually doesn't like rook takes d6. It says this is a blunder.
Well, but that's... Of course he has to do that.
Yeah, no, he has to take this and then take this later.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, it doesn't even take this. It goes take, and then h4. And then I can do my stuff I wanted to do. Just threaten this later. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
What, do what now?
Yeah, it wants Sevian to do this, but he didn't do it. h4. Yeah, and just forget about this pawn. Because I got this passed pawn. Then takes.
King F1.
King F1.
King F1. I didn't see King F1.
Yeah,
because King F3, rookie 3 check.
Yeah, if you
King
take
F1
this, I go here, and then how do you stop my pawn?
Right. No, King F1 is the key move, though.
Yeah, this says it's equal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all zeros.
Okay.
But yeah, he blundered with this, and now black's winning. King F2, rook E2 check wins, even though it sacks the exchange. Because it sacks the exchange. You can't take it because I take, threatening the rook, and knight here check winning.
And also, if rook E1, king takes out the rook.
And he played it, yeah.
Because D6 is loose.
Oh.
Well,
that just loses to this.
It's tantamount to...
Right, he just resigned, yeah. Okay, so he's just not resigning here, but...
This happened?
So he resigned? Yeah, no, they're still playing.
Wow.
Yeah, what the hell? Well, he has to resign here. That was weird to just make a move and then resign. Like, make some other moves. Yeah, so rook takes d6 is double question mark. And then king f2 is 1 or 2 question marks. Like, overlooking this. And then knight takes e2 is double question mark.
Well, king f2, like, what was he supposed to do? Because king takes
but
f3...
this... No, but he could move the king anywhere, and this isn't check. He could go here or here. Like, that's check, and then he has to move his king again.
Yeah.
This is, what is he, a Shravich? And by the way, Kieran, king takes, checkmate, and forking the king and knight. And.
Yeah. Although black's knight's hanging. So.
Yeah. What's going on here with king takes up, king f2? How do you not see this? Your rook's hanging, I'm queening, and this rook defends this rook.
He already kind of like gave up. He already knew he was going to lose. Yeah. That's what it was.
Wow, that's insulting. This is insulting.
A piece down.
It's insulting.
This reminds me of playing down a queen against you.
Yeah, does he does he know who he's playing?
This is crazy, yeah.
Yeah, come on. Stop. He's already dead.
Yeah.
Okay, and he resigned. Yeah, if you go take here, then king d4 plus tax.
Yeah. Can't even try c3 check because knight takes.
Yeah, he resigned. Yeah. All right, so this game's over.
Great game by Fabi.
And if Sam wins against So Wesley So has white, and if he draws, he's the U.S. champion.
Yeah, it seems like pretty much a lock.
Right, so needs a draw, and he has white. Sevian has to win, that he could still win the tournament, and Fabi's preparing Sam right now. Like, right, Sam, here's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
And then Sam's like, what? Yeah.
So congrats to Wesley So for becoming the U.S. champion again.
I don't understand. like in this position, White got outplayed and he's worse here. And then blunder, resigns. What? He went from like +1 for Black to +8.
You know what's funny is he also blundered by not resigning. Kept playing after that.
No, but that's amazing that he could make so many mistakes. You can't take this Actually, you could.
Right, because the f6 knight's also hanging.
Yeah, but you can't because it doesn't take it.
I know, because there's knight g4, like intermezzo or something.
Oh, this just is completely winning. You just take it, and then you come in.
Totally winning, right? Yeah, everything's winning.
Man, the truth hurts. Man, this king's good now. Yeah, this is +800.
Yeah, I like how Fabi was patient in proving the king before making these breaks. So
you know,
when that situation happens, his king is good.
I really wasn't sure who'd win in a fight, but now I think it's Fabi. Because he played e4.
Right.
Karen wouldn't play e4. She'd play like this, right? Because your pawn's attacked. Huh. Also, I wouldn't play e4.
I would. I suggested it.
I mean, in a fast game,
e4's probably not even a good move. It's a good bad move.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was not the engine move, and it won immediately because Sevian couldn't handle the truth. Yeah, if Sevian had played like 3 engine moves in a row here, he might not have lost.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, he played, every move he made was wrong, and then he has to resign. Then he didn't resign. Come on. Yeah, come on, Sam. Who do you think you're playing here?
Man.
Yeah. Okay, so if Sevian wins, and then Spencer's scoffing right now, if Sevian wins, they all have one, and then they all play another playoff. If Wesley wins or draws, he's the U.S. champion.
Yeah, but Sam winning will prove there's no God at that point.
It's true. Weetron subscribed. I want an opinion on Black Sabbath. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Deep Purple.
Similar.
Deep Purple has a couple good songs.
Yeah, I don't really like Black Sabbath.
Right.
I'm not the hugest Deep Purple fan either.
Remind me of what is Black Sabbath's
That's
biggest
Ozzy
hits?
Osbourne?
No, what is
Is
it?
it Ozzy Osbourne?
I don't know.
What is their biggest hit?
They don't have any hits.
Well, I would have heard. Yeah, and I think they did.
Yeah.
Did they have In the Garden of Eden and I Got a Davida?
No.
That's who's that?
No, that's not Black Sabbath.
But who is it? In the
I know
Garden
who it
of
is.
Eden, baby.
I know who it is. But I can't think of it right now. Iron Butterfly. Iron Butterfly.
That's
Remember?
right.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know.
The
Yeah.
hymn from Iron
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Now I remember that, yeah.
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 That's right.
Remember when we used to make out in the back seats of this song? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're naming Black Sabbath songs. I've never heard of any of them.
Right, me neither, I guess.
So,
Iron Man. Yeah,
Iron
that's
Butterfly,
It. That's
I've
it.
heard
Iron
of.
Man.
Mhm.
Is I
Seems
am
like-
Iron Man.
Steely
That one.
Dan's the best band ever. That same guy says that,
Pretty
right?
Good.
Steely Dan's top
Steely
100.
Dan's really good.
They're top 100.
Paranoid is the most famous man. I never heard of that man.
What?
Yeah, I don't like that kind of music in general, but
Right.
it's good to be like familiar. I need to go back and re-listen. I don't ever listen to it because it's not my thing, you know. But I did when it came out.
Yeah. No, not my favorite.
Not
but,
my favorite.
I can dig it, if you're into that. You
First album's good. Yeah, I love Steely Dan. Now we're
Dirty,
talking.
Dirty Dan is better than Steely Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. What about Pinhead Larry?
Hmm?
From Sponge?
Steely Dan, half R.I.P.
I sing Steely Dan at karaoke. Hey 19,
That's a great one. I love Hey 19.
sang-
That might be my favorite.
Ricky, don't lose
Honestly.
that number.
I don't think we've
I
had
sang
any
FM.
trains.
No Train.
Ricky Knows the Number's the best song, right?
I don't know. I kind of like Hey 19 a lot.
Hey
I
19's
love
okay.
Hey 19. I sang
Also,
them
they have a
all.
lot of good songs. Like Aish has a good one.
Yeah.
But I like Ricky, Don't Lose That. I like a lot of their songs.
Yeah, Ricky's a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aish is a masterpiece. Exactly.
Yeah, I love Steely Dan.
That's a great one.
I like that part of the song. Which one is it there? Hey 19, yeah.
Yeah, Hey 19 's
Cuervo
great.
Gold. I love that part of the song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Refreshed it there.
Yeah, I never know when they're
Right.
what they're doing. Why is So not in the next candidates? He won the GCT. I don't know if the GCT is related to that.
Also, did he win the Grantchester?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought he didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe he did. He probably did. If they said so, because he was doing well.
I
The
hope
next next candidates has been decided. Who's playing?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Maybe he meant this candidate. Like, why wasn't he playing last candidate?
Yeah. I don't know.
But then why would he mention the GCT, which ended, after that?
Yeah.
It's decided.
Etc. So the guy at the Masters is putting Wesley So's name on the trophy now.
yeah.
Yeah. And they're fitting him for a green jacket.
Cool.
The Grand Swiss next year. COVID. Have I ever played Peter Lako? I have not.
His
Peter Lako's
commentary is dope.
Peter Lako's good and I'm not, so we don't play in the same tournaments. Yeah. Root Beer 1989 gave 300 centidues.
Oh, a train is close, it says.
Right, the Grand Swiss probably is going to get canceled, so they're going to have to play another Grand Swiss somewhere else. Latvia's not letting anybody in or out.
Classic Latvia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, C.L. Smith.
Yay, thank you for the 100 centidues, C.L. Smith.
Hey, we have a train. Wow.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah, trying to learn, it's not going to happen. Yeah, go to the internet and read. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Latvia's not letting people in or out, so they're not going to have the Grand Swiss. Squirrel Guts, 100 centidues.
But
Thank you.
they didn't officially cancel the tournament, right?
Why isn't the Grand
Right,
Swiss in Switzerland? Yeah.
It's still like on the fence.
Thanks,
It
Sori9.
does sound like it's going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, doubled up each number there.
There's only one Grandmaster from Latvia everybody likes. Janis Klovans. He's the best.
Old Slovans.
Yeah. Although I guess Tal's most people's favorite.
Yeah.
But yeah, Klovans. $9.99. Thanks, Neutron.
Yay.
Oh God.
We
up
can do the
there.
Neutron dance. Yeah, Grand Swiss is canceled and the chess is canceled.
Oh, Ralph.
It's not officially
Ralph.
canceled. It wasn't
Hey,
canceled by
Ralph.
FIDE, the organizers. It's canceled by the country of Latvia.
Right.
Man, truth hurts. They're
Hey,
like,
Ralph.
you
That's
can't come
tough.
here.
Yeah, they were like Kamala Harris.
We haven't watched Ted Lasso yet. We've watched the first 3 episodes of Succession, and I thought the 3rd episode was the best. Also, I want to point out that Brian Cox is the greatest actor ever. Just point that out.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
I want to get caught up because there's a new season that
Hey, Scottish Demon
started. Hey, Scottish Demon Goat, how's it going?
Have you ever met Boligan? I don't think I've spoken to Boligan. You know.
Season 1, episode 6.
That'll be in about 4 days. Yeah. You are appreciated in Spain. Yeah, thank you. We want to come to Spain. The problem is COVID.
Oh, here it is. D4G6.
Yep, Wesley resigns.
Sam knows he needs to win with black. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Who wants Sam to win more, Sam or Fabi? Man,
All right,
close.
Yeah.
Sam King, 725 subscribe. Hooray.
Now maybe Sam will win because of that sub.
Yeah.
Sam King.
Yeah, we want to go to Spain for a week, but it's COVID. Here's the problem with traveling to Europe. First of all, Karen did get her passport, so we can go. Problem is, if we're in Europe and we're going home, and the day before or the day of or whatever, we get the COVID test, if either one of us is positive, we can't go home. That's a little risky. Like, that we're stuck in Europe and we can't go home because, like, chess center, kids, etc.
Mainly,
So,
etc.
yeah, so it's sort of risky going out of the country if they don't let you back in the U.S. Sometimes you got to risk it to get the biscuit.
That's also true.
Yeah. But we do want to go to Spain, and we will, but we have to make sure we can, live or something.
So White's obviously better here.
Yep.
'Cause it's a slightly worse version of a King's Indian.
Yep.
Which is already not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What percent chance do you think Sevian will win?
He's got some chance.
I think
you know.
10%.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
It's reasonable.
So if they're not allowed to agree to a draw, if So's completely winning, they can't play it. They can't have a draw. So wins the thing. So it's going to go all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they got to play. Yeah, this is really bad for black.
Yeah.
It's not bad if you're playing like a 1400, but if you're playing 20, this is not a good opening.
Twice the rating. It's twice as hard to play.
Yeah.
Really. 2800s.
No, it's just like good players, top 10 in the world know how to play white in these positions.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see this at the top level. At the lower levels, I take black here all day because white's confused and tricky and no theory, and you win on time. But Wesley don't care about that. Europe is better than U.S., except for one thing. Now, Europe is much worse, but it's good to visit. Good visit. I lived in Europe for 4 years.
Also, Europe is a lot of different countries.
Yeah.
And the U.S. is one country, so
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to compare.
Let me explain this to you
I don't
people.
really like that policy.
What?
I'm sorry, I mean, with if you have COVID and you're a U.S. citizen, you can't go home.
You can't go home because the U.S. said so.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't like that U.S.
Right.
policy.
Yep. Yeah. Right. Now, I mean, I agree. Now, let me explain Europe and the U.S. to you guys. So write this down. It's possible you're poor, it's possible you're middle class, and it's possible you're rich. If you're poor, Europe is better than the U.S. If you're rich, the U.S. is better. If you're middle class, unclear. But if you're poor, the U.S. is horrible. So don't live here. Yeah, because in Europe, they don't let you starve to death and not eat and make fun of you. But here they do. Yeah, here they're like, GFY. Okay, So
F5, very risky, but not bad.
Yeah, now, Kieran, this is a good lesson for you. Normally, when the center is closed, then you play F5 and play on the flank and attack. When this is still here, you don't play F5. Because now the white can open the center, so he did. So he played D takes E, and if you trade in the center and open the center, then that attack for black is shallow and pedantic. So that's why he did that. And then he played B4. Yeah. So white's going to gain space here, and black's not really ready to attack this king. And the bishop on F1 is good. And I'm just going to get space over here. And the pawn wants to be back here if you don't mate him. So the engine really likes white, as you can see.
I can see,
Yeah, when this pawn's here, then it's more palatable, even though engine likes white there too.
Yeah, it's tough for black to get the queen into the attack. Because, like, moving the queen to E8 and such, it'll weaken the queen side a bit. It's like knight B5 would be annoying. Black could play C6 first, but then, you're helping white attack on the queen side there.
Yeah. I mean, if you like air conditioning, I'm not saying you do, but if you do, and you like going to the bathroom, then you want to live in the U.S.
Those are things I like.
Yeah, then you gotta live in the U.S.
But I feel like, your experience is from the 90s, though.
No, here's what happened. 2 years ago, I could be off a year.
Okay.
Europe had the hottest summer ever,
Yeah.
and it was 100 degrees. They don't have air conditioning in Europe. So they had to find places to go where they wouldn't die.
Is it true you guys don't have air conditioning?
It's rare. Probably 5-star hotel they do. But a normal family doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah, it never gets 100 in Europe. But it did because, global warming or something. I don't know. Yeah. Europe is getting AC. We have ventilators. What? Wesley's going to win, and rightfully so. AC is the biggest drawback, to be fair.
No AC.
Old buildings do not have AC. There's a lot of buildings in Europe that are hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
We don't have that because we don't know what that is. See, we don't build our buildings very well either in the U.S.
Right.
So we don't have any old buildings. We have to tear them down and put new ones up. Yeah. So we don't. In Europe, they built them great 500 years ago, and they're like, yeah, there you go. Yeah. They don't have ventilators either. Yeah. I was there during that summer. It was awful. No AC in the EU. We don't need AC. That's the way they feel. Then the 1 year out of 20 where they need AC, they're like, damn it, horrible.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah.
So what happened here? He played knight c6. It's sort of playing it positionally, I guess, not going for the attack.
B5, bishop a3. Yeah. And c5. The engine likes my move.
Always play that.
Yeah, but it says this is second best. Yeah, Wesley's too good. Wesley's like, squeeze me while I go here. Yeah, it says this is a blunder even.
But
Well, that's funny. This is the engine line, is to give this knight away. And it doesn't take it.
Queen d5.
Takes. It doesn't play king takes. Wow. Yeah, then it says resigns.
Queen d5 strong.
Yeah, because you got to watch it here.
There's nothing to do. King e8, there's queen g8 even.
Yeah, if you go here, it says GG.
Yeah.
That's a good king except for one thing. This knight's pinned.
The center blew open.
You
That's
kidding
not
me?
What you want.
Yeah, you kidding me?
Black here. You want to attack the king side.
The best move's bishop f8. Yay, and then black resigns anyway.
How is it not mate?
The best move is here to play bishop c3. That's funny.
It's a good move.
Yeah.
Not what I
In this
was playing.
position, I'm not kidding. The engine says here's the best move.
Exclam. Well, anyways, what are you gonna?
You
play?
probably don't want to play that line then.
Knight blocking hangs the queen.
Yeah.
and
After
the
here,
king is
the
queen
engine
f7.
prefers rook c1 to taking, and also this. And
Well,
this.
anyways.
Yeah, exactly. All right, resigns. Whereas
Yeah.
Tall would say equal. Oh wait, it's two rooks. Never mind.
Well, anyways, R.I.P.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah. Okay, so did Wesley play that and the game's over? Yes, he did. Yeah, Wesley's good.
Dang.
He's like, I dare you to take it. I double dare you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the best move, Sevian. He played knight e5. And by best, I mean he doesn't have to resign yet.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
it actually
small
likes
amount of chances
king
here.
takes better than by a lot. It doesn't like knight takes.
Well, knight takes. The point was that you can't play rook e5, I guess, or rook e4.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, didn't matter. You still probably could actually.
This is an exchange up for no pawns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 2 bishops.
It says C6 resigns.
Yeah, Wesley is going to win this one, no doubt.
Yeah, you know who hates black's position?
Fabi.
Yeah.
Totally. He's like, dang it.
Man, you guys were right all along. Wesley's too good.
You could say he's so good.
Well, Fabi's not playing as well as he can.
Let's see. Iram texted me a picture. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know why she texted me that, but
That's a nice picture.
yeah. I finally got cold enough to wear a shirt I got. It feels comfortable. Yeah. It is getting cold. How about them Braves?
How about those Braves?
Yeah. Looks like Braves Red Sox in the World Series is likely.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Both teams have a red color palette.
Yeah,
so
we
that'll be
gotta, yeah.
interesting.
Man, whenever I watch the Braves, I'm like, go Braves. And then in the audience, they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
What did I do wrong? God damn.
That's
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What's wrong with everybody? Anyway, yeah, we're up 2-0. And then
against
Boston's
whom again?
Dodgers.
All right, the
Okay,
Dodgers.
now you're sitting down?
The opposite of the Braves.
You're sitting down, right?
I am. Yes.
In 3 games, Boston Red Sox have hit 3 grand slams.
Wow.
Right.
That's a lot.
And that's
of
the
grand
most
slams.
in any series ever in the postseason. And it's only 3 games. There's more games.
Right.
But they still it never happened. Yeah.
It's a lot of grand slams.
I was watching yesterday, and it was 0-0, and then 3 minutes later, it was 6-0. I was watching it all. And I was like, damn.
Is that one of those grand slams?
Yep. I saw one of them.
So did each game have one grand slam?
I don't know.
Or was it,
That I don't know.
two?
But what I do know is it was a 3-0 pitch, and when he hit it, I was like, God damn. I mean, it was like 5 home runs.
A grand slam's when you go to Denny's and they give you what is it, eggs and bacon and ham? Maybe?
Yeah, what about your Moon's Over Miami?
Right.
Yeah. What did the guy from Kiss complain about at Denny's?
It's supposed to come with bacon. And I don't know.
Yeah, he was pretty upset. Yeah. All right, so Bishop B2, Bishop C4. Yeah, this is just the wrap it up button.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wesley's like, this is the guy I have to beat to win the U.S. champion. Yeah.
Right.
I thought I have to beat Dominguez and Fabi. Well, I did beat Fabi.
Right. Yeah, it'll be hard to imagine him not winning this.
All right, I don't want to make you sad.
Okay.
But you might get sad. If you were white in this position with the same, everything's the same, and you're playing Sevian, would you win?
I don't know, that was probably not. I mean,
Man, the truth
pretty
hurts.
high rated.
Yeah, you think I'd win?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I never got so many
Exchange
kudos.
for nothing. I mean,
What? Yeah.
like D2 is a solid move.
If I'd win, that's not good because So's white.
Right.
That's not. Also, So needs a draw to win the championship.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. Not good for Fabi.
No.
Yeah.
Or Sam.
You think I'd win? Wow.
Yeah, totally.
Is there any food in the championship? What?
No, they starve.
What does that even mean?
You only the champion wins.
Yeah, the
Eats
champion
food.
gets to eat. Yeah.
So only Wesley will eat food.
Man, Sevian won that 50,000. Yeah. Now, if you go to the St. Louis Chess Club YouTube or Twitch when this is over, and they interview So, I assume, right? Mm-hmm. Is it 100% or more than 100% that thanks Jesus?
Yeah. 100%.
Right. Not more?
I guess more, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
He'll be like, Jesus, and I couldn't believe Jesus was hooking me up on Tuesday because it wasn't, like, I can't believe it. Yeah. The Lord and so forth. I wish I was the interviewer. I would say, you're saying the Lord doesn't like Fabi and Sam? And then see what he says to that.
Right.
I'd be like, wait, what?
They're not as devout.
Do you think that the Lord likes the Milwaukee Bucks? He'll say, of course. I don't know. Yeah. And so forth. See, that's what Karen doesn't understand. Remember when that movie won Best Movie and you hated the movie? It was like the woman and the superhero and she's sleeping with him, but he's not even human. It was by the guy who made like Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, something water.
Right. You hated that and it won Best. The reason you didn't understand is the Lord was on his side.
Shape of water.
The Shape of Water. Yeah, the Lord's like Shape of Water. And then Karen's like, what? Karen's not as religious as so she didn't understand.
I just thought the movie was. And I was really psyched up to see it because I liked Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, I love Pan's
so
Labyrinth.
much.
Yeah.
So I thought, man, it's going to be so great. So part
And
of
she
it,
was furious.
it
She was like,
wasn't.
why isn't she sleeping with Magnus and Neraditsky instead of this monster? She was like, what's going on here? No, but seriously, the Lord and so forth. Okay, take.
Got a pawn.
This pawn's hard to defend.
Well, if you push it.
That's what he did. Man, this position's terrible.
Yeah.
Man. There's good and there's no good. This position's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, horrible. By the way, if you play King F8, which is the engine move, then Knight D4, god damn. Man, harsh. Yeah, that's what happened, except you play King G8. This is checkmate with Queen G7. And this wins the bishop. So, I don't know. I give up. Horrible.
Oh, bishop D7, super passive, I guess. Or
Yeah.
Queen D7.
Bishop here, I play queen here, and I take your pawn.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, look at the time situation, Spence.
Not great.
God damn. Yay, GM Min Lee is rating with a party of 49.
Yay. Thank you for the raise.
Yay, you're the best GM I know. I think he's an IM, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's, he's the only GM who's not a GM who should be a GM. The other people who say they're GMs, you kidding me? Yeah, but Min Lee's like better than every GM. Thanks for the raid. Did he resign? No. They can't even agree to a draw because I think it's not allowed.
Yeah.
I think I would beat Sam here.
Yeah.
B5. All right, I'd lose.
Well, that's what
The
I'm
engine
expecting.
says takes resigns
En passant.
because the bishop is hanging then.
Maybe he doesn't know en passant though.
Right.
Oh,
Knight
now can you click on
D6.
that info?
Yeah, there's an info for what en passant
Yeah,
is.
I like
The
that.
engine says every move wins instantly. It doesn't matter what move you
B7
make.
I'd play.
B7 is the number one engine move.
Yeah,
Knight E6 is number 2. Knight C6 is number 3. And they're all plus 10.
Yeah, I like B7 though because it's deflection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really can play the number one move when every move wins.
Mm-hmm. After this, the engine doesn't take it, so I'm going to find out why. No, it's just rook takes. Because this is annoying.
G6.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. Yeah, he'll play B7 like you said. Oh, he played Knight C6. That's the other move.
A lot of winning moves.
Yeah, because I got check, and I got queen, and I got this, and yeah, I've never been so mad. Queen A8's the engine move. Then you're only minus 10.
Oh, Muggington subscribed.
Yay, thanks, Mug. Mug Costanza, right? That's the 7, yeah. Queen G5.
Okay.
It says B7 double resigns. It says after this, black resigns twice. He did play that, but he threatened mate and let him queen with check. I like that.
Yeah, might as well.
It says mate in 4. Queen check, queen takes check, and I got 2 queens, a rook, and a knight. God damn. Yeah, I guess Wesley's better than Sevian.
Yeah, this is too bad. I mean, Sam tried to win with black there, but
God damn.
he got beat
I think
bad.
I think I'd win now.
Even I would win.
Would Karen win?
Maybe.
Karen might be like, no, I didn't see that. I took this
I
pawn.
saw that
And then
now.
me. If you see that, you'd win.
I see that.
That's all you got to do. As long as they don't mate you, you
Come
win.
on.
Yeah, and he didn't resign yet? Come on. Yeah, he resigned.
I would probably win.
Jesus Christ. That was the beating
I
of a
saw
lifetime.
that.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's the worst beating anybody's ever taken ever. Yeah, this is why Super GMs don't play like this. It doesn't work against Wesley. Like, they just lost immediately.
Yeah.
Just lost everything.
Lost on the queen side and in the
And
center.
then the king side, and yeah, and then got
White's
made
king
in.
is perfectly safe. He
Yeah.
never even moved nothing.
Yeah, this is the game perfectly versus safe.
Yeah.
So as usual, I was wrong, and they were the most right.
Well, we were right, but it wasn't the most right.
Yeah, he got 2, and Fabi got 1, and Sevian got 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good Wesley won because now he can think the Lord and so forth. Yeah.
Yeah, they're right and you're left.
Yeah. Now you know why Wesley's higher rated than Sam if you didn't know before the tournament. Because during the U.S. Championship, you don't know why. But then here, when they're playing for $50,000, then you know why. Yeah, like Sevian could never beat So like that. Impossible. Yeah.
He got beat pretty bad.
Yeah. So has a lot of experience playing Rapid and Blitz with Magnus.
Yeah.
And
for like, tens of thousands
right,
of dollars.
and so does Sevian, except for one thing.
right.
Yeah. No, it's good for Wesley in these kinds of matches. When Wesley's played the top 10 players in the world 1 million games over the last 8 years, and Sam's played like 2. So Wesley So knows what 2,800 is, and Sevian's on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Also, Sevian in the final position against Fabi wouldn't look good either.
No.
Yeah, didn't look good. Yeah. He was tired of drawing, so he'd get up 2 queens to change it up. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Who's the redhead Wesley is hugging? Probably his...
Jen Shahade?
No, she's not there. She's in Vegas.
Oh.
Probably his sister. But no, she's blonde.
No, yeah, that's right.
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
His sister, because they live like, Jesus and stuff.
I
Yeah.
thought he was adopted or something.
Well, he has a mom, but he has another mom. So if he had 3 moms, he'd be world champion. Yeah. Yeah. They live in a commune, sort of. Yeah, his sister. Yeah. Wesley's not the sanest person who ever lived, but is saner than most people. So
good at chess.
yeah, Genki.
Yeah.
That's right, from Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, I don't think anything like that's
Blazing?
going on.
No, it's not. Yeah, Wesley. Is it more likely?
Not.
Look, here's the options.
Wesley's pure.
Ready for the options? Wesley, at some point in his life, will have a child. Or right now he's a virgin. What's more likely?
The former is much more likely.
Yeah. How old is he?
I don't know. He's
I wouldn't imagine he's a
like
virgin.
my age or older.
He's not a virgin. No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Damn.
I don't
Lenderman?
think so.
No comment.
I don't know.
Who's more likely to be a virgin? Exactly.
Yeah.
I have spoken. Okay, good. You know who's not a virgin to winning the U.S. championship? Wesley. Yeah.
Yay.
I like the way he won 2 games, then drew like 9 in a row, and he's the U.S. champion. What?
Then he won 2 more games.
Yeah, I know, but still. Usually 2 wins and 9 draws doesn't get it done.
Right.
That's not how you become U.S. champion.
I'm not shaming virgins.
right.
No, I'm just wondering.
Also,
Death by snoo. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I agree with
Sam, he should have tried to win yesterday,
that. Yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
There's no way he could possibly become U.S. champion.
It was weird for either way. Like him not winning and Danya with White not trying to win. What? Try to win.
Especially since Danya knows that the other guy wants to win.
All right, I'm going to raid St. Louis Chess Club because I want to see the interview with the vampire.
Yeah, everybody enjoy the
championship. Thanks for watching.
interview.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Hope you enjoyed the coverage. I'll see you tonight on Chess TV. Probably.
Yeah, definitely, probably.
And St. Louis Chess Club's probably off the air, but invalid username.
Well, we wouldn't intentionally.
Oh,
do it.
STL Chess Club. That was close.
Take
No.
it easy, everyone.
Raid STL Chess
Bye.
Club. What a blunder.
Bye, Council Brooks
I've never been.
and Robert E. and so forth.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.